Hi there, welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine, and I have a little what's on my desk. And what else do I guess I've got a little bit of everything. I've got some more work to do on Miss Fritzi here. She's coming along nicely. Since we last visited together, I've got her text block in, I've got the end papers in, which I'm just totally in love with. Look how beautiful. I just love that little touch of blue and this warm gold, and it's just, and of course that lace. Oh, look at that lace. It's so pretty. Little hint of blue there. Little bit of ivory eyelet. I'm really happy with how this is coming along. And underneath this, I created again, I enjoyed it so much with Lippincotts. I created another little tiny sort of an entry page, a sheer voila. And look how cute. This is my tip of the hat to Kate Greenaway, the artist Kate Greenaway. And so I just thought those ladies climbing up the ladder there looked so cute. That was, boy oh boy, my fussy cutting opus. That was really something to get into all these holes in the rungs of the ladder, in and out, all those little holes in all the rungs. And then I just thought they looked so cute climbing up and over. This was the main page, the original main page, and you can see there where it says 1908. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. So this morning I tried to do a video this morning, and my phone kept ringing. My little dog's not feeling well again, so I've been trying to see what we can do to help her situation. It's looking like she's going to be prone to pancreatitis. Anyhow, so I was trying to hunt down perhaps more suitable food for her, even if I have to make it myself. I do that. I raised 5 kids. I can cook for a 12-pound dog if I can cook for that crew. Anyhow, so but while I was doing all that, I got the tabs ready that I planned on putting on. Oh, it's a thread there. Plan on putting into Fritzi. I made them from the chapter headings from the actual pages of the books, like this. I still want to use a few more. There were a few more chapters that had some interesting titles, so I think I'm going to make some of those up and just put them on journaling cards, I think. Or I might just throw them into the goodie envelope and let the new owner decide what they would like to do with the extra ones. But these ones I'm putting in, which is why I had this out, because I want to distress ink them. And look at all this. I have been fussy cutting. Look at all this. So Kate Greenaway is going to have a wonderful tribute in this book. I just love these garlands that she does. I'm looking forward to having fun putting these, oh, that one goes that way, putting these garlands into various places in the book. So I was able the other day, I popped into one of my thrift stores and I found another Kate Greenaway book. The illustrations are mostly very similar, but they were different size and they were on a really nice quality paper. This is out of that book. It's a matte paper. It's a little bit thicker and it's a creamy color. And so I've been enjoying RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm in season 4 now, and I've been enjoying that. So that's what I've been up to, in also just trying to track down things I can do for my little dog. I'm still waiting to hear from the vet. Unfortunately, today is the vet's surgery day. and all their planned surgeries they do on 1 day a week. And that's today. So she said that her technician said, oh, no, the vet will call you. I can't tell you when. I don't know when, but the vet will call you. So if I pause at any point, it'll be because I'm going to talk to the vet. So, or else my husband may phone to say he's on his way home from work. So we'll see. I'm just going to give this, I really want it a little more yellowed. That's better. I'm going to put I've made the decision that these tabs are going to be like I did with the Manual of Gardening, and they're going to go across the top. This book is, although it's not huge surface-wise, it does have a good size spine on it. There's 9 signatures in it. So I think it can handle tabs across the top, and I really like the way that looks. Oh, that looks nice. Now, why am I being so anal that I want to do them in order? But you know what? It is what it is. So I'm doing the sponge first because you get a more intense color from the sponge, and I want the very edge to be a little bit more yellowy, but then I still do want that glow of the antique linen to go in a little bit further into the tab. So that's why I'm using both applicators for different reasons. So now I'm just going to extend that nice warm yellow glow. So yeah, Dot's okay, but she started last night having the symptoms again of pancreatitis for her. But she's still in very good spirits, so that's why I thought I want to deal with this right now before she gets bad again, before we have to be racing off to the 24-hour animal hospital with her. Obviously, this is something that's we are going to have to really be living with. So from what I've read, for Pete's sake, 3. From what I've read, I can successfully and without a lot of work actually cook her up real food meals. So really use chicken, because a diet for pancreatitis needs to be low fat and not high carb. She still needs a bit of carb, but not a lot. So it's mostly that it would be chicken, a little tiny bit of organ meat, and then she can have vegetables, sweet potato, broccoli, green beans, and I have found quite a few people who make their own dogs' meals, and they cook it up about 2 to 3 weeks worth at a time in their crock pot, and then they portion control it out and put them in the freezer. So you know what, once every three weeks or so, I can do that easily. I don't mind that at all. And I know she'd love it. The few times she's had to just be on bland old chicken and rice, you'd think she was at the keg. She was so happy with it. All right, that's not 4. Where's 4? There's 4. You know what? I should just get this done off camera. And then go ahead and put them on camera. But mind you, this isn't taking that long. I saw my mom the other day. I went for a visit. She looked great. she looked happy. Her skin was glowing. I was right. She had a very hard time following my conversation with me wearing a mask, which I had to wear. Our conversations are much better quality when we talk on FaceTime. So I think at least I got to see her. I feel better. I mean, I knew she was in a wonderful place, but I still feel better that I saw her. And there's a picture of her. Hold on. But I do think that for now, I will, there she is. She looks great with her little kitty cat. That little stuffed cat, to her, it's real. And I think that's wonderful. That little cat is the light of her day, and they sit by the window and they look at the birds, and she points the birds out to that little cat and talks to him. Anyhow, yeah, so I talked to her the next day. She seemed quite confused and having a hard time following my voice, because of course there was no mouth moving. I had a mask. All she could see was my eyes and my glasses. So I talked to her the next day on FaceTime, and she was just her old self. Oh, Catherine, how are you? And just her old chattery, cheery self. So I will continue just for now with FaceTime. We have a better visit, and that's what's more important. And then hopefully someday when this whole dreadful thing is over with, we can just go back to having our visits. She needs a haircut, but you know, don't we all? Right now, don't we all? She'll be fine, but I've always made sure that her hair looked nice. So it kind of breaks my heart to see her looking so well. As my beloved mother-in-law used to say, I look like Zazu Pitts. Apparently Zazu Pitts was an old-time star. She was Nancy Reagan's best friend, apparently. Anyhow, that my mother-in-law, Barb, used to say, she used to call me Gifty. She'd say, Gifty, I need your help. I look like Zazu Pitts. And then she'd leave looking beautiful. I loved our visits. We didn't get very many, but I loved every visit I had with her. My gosh, what a wonderful, wonderful woman. I miss her very much. Anyhow, so I miss doing my mom's hair so that she doesn't look like Zazu Pitts. And right now she does. But she's healthy and she's happy. So, and that in the big picture, in the grand scheme, that's all that matters, right? Supposed to be another scorcher weekend where we are this weekend, which I am not looking forward to. I do not like the heat. But thank goodness for air conditioning, and I just pray for no power outages. I'm really hoping that soon we're going to be able to get our little RV out and do some camping. We just haven't been able to. With new little grandbaby number 17, hubby had to put in some extra hours at work. It's a family business, so, and of course, his son had to take some time off, a new baby in the family. It's nice to be able to have a little bit of time while everyone gets to know each other. So hubby was filling in there at work. So, but everything's back, all hands on deck at work. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we can maybe get out next week and do a little bit of camping, especially if we can make sure that little Miss Lottie-Da over there is feeling back to her old self. I certainly don't want to be in the middle of the woods and have her not doing well. We'll see. Okay, one more to go, and then we will put these across the top. So my vision for Miss Fritzi is quite simple, actually. I just love all the blue papers in there. I had someone ask how I dyed them blue. I did not dye those papers blue. They came blue. I got 3 packages once in one of my thrift haul trips. It's blue legal paper, and I tea dyed it, so that's what makes it look a little bit grungy and old, is the tea dye. But they already arrived blue. I didn't do the blue, but I love them so much. And I just thought that the blue went so nicely with the cover. If I could have done all blue, I would have, but there were a few pages that just had to be in there. Alrighty, now I have to be able to set these up. And I think the best way is with paper clips. Last time I did it with paper clips. There we go. So I don't put a tab on the very first one, usually, because the first one is already there. Usually, especially if it's chapter 1, chapter 1 is usually on the interior of a book. It's not on the beginning page. So I'm going to start out here, and I think I'm going to do them in groups of 3. So let's put you there. I'm just doing this so I know where I want them. It's not even, I know. Now, where is number 2? That's number 3. Oh, did I lose my tab for number 2? It must have fallen off. That's when I know that these babies are getting ready to need to go to their new home when, oh, there's number 2. You're just hanging out down below. Okay. Where's my rock? Now, chapter 2. Where are you, chapter 2? So I'm going to put this one probably about halfway. Yeah, and I'm not even in the screen. Hold on, I will move it. Hold your horses. Hold on, I'm going to tilt a little bit. There we go. I apologize. Oh, jeepers. That phone is slippy. There we go. So I've put chapter 2 on. Now chapter 3. Oh, there you are, chapter 3. I'm going to put you a little further in there. So I'm just getting them set up, and then I will go in and glue them. So chapter 3. Chapter 4. You're coming back out, chapter 4. You know what? My hands feel grimy from that ink. I can just feel the antique linen all over my fingertips. Well, speaking of cooking dinner, I have no idea what I'm making for dinner tonight. Oh. 4, there we go. Madame Spaghetti. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I gotta figure out something easy. Okay. All right. 5. Let's move you over. 5. Partway through. There we go. And 6. Move you over 6. 6 piece. So yeah, I'm just planning on mostly just doing some little beautiful little sort of appliques of some fussy cuts here and there in this book, just so that they're just beautiful little Kate Greenaway. 5. Wait, no, I just did 6, 7. And 6 was over there, so 7 is back out here. All right, keep track. And 8. 8. I think this is going to look cute. See what I mean? How this is blue, but there's the haze from the tea. And 9. There we go. And you. This just gives me an extra moment to sort of gaze at them and make sure that this is what I indeed like. Or else I can just use them as, oh no, I like it. I was going to say I could just use them on tags. But no, I like them. And that way I'll be able to get rid of these because I'll have tabs. All right, well, let's start gluing. How am I for time? 22 minutes. We're good. Oh, throwing things around over here. All right. Oh. Don't want to hurt my lace over there. All right, so boy, oh boy, there's not a lot of fuss time for moving tabs around if you change your mind with the with art glitter glue. There we go. I just wanted a little bit of room there. And I don't want to muck up the very first chapter. All right, now when I'm doing it in groups of 3, just for me, so that I can see better what it is I'm doing, I actually will skip the middle one and go do the one that's inside, and then it makes it easier to center that middle one. So let's go do this one. There we go. So you're going in there. Chapter 3. There. I'm not going to play place it right up near that fold, or else it can interfere with how nicely the page lies. Let's turn you. So I'm going to get in close there, but not precisely. There we go. So let's go to 4. There. Move you over 4. Love it. We're going to skip that middle one, and we're going to go do this inside one. Oh, that's loosened up. Oh, number 6, you want off, do you? Well, I'm not going to need you after a second. After the new kid in town gets put on. Peace. Make sure I've got the correct side sticking out. Cute. All right, so now, yes, we can do 7. Oh, this is the coming of Aunt Nancy. Aunt Nancy arriving for a visit. Who wouldn't enjoy that? All right. And you go. Oh, I guess I don't need you. All right, so number 8, you can wait. Number 9, you are next. All right, the Dinkle Dinkle Dells. There's an exciting chapter heading, the Dinkle Dinkle Dells. Rats, now I gotta remember. Yeah, you go on the inside. Oh, I almost forgot for a second where this placement is. Oh, yes. Okay. Another little panic attack. That looks nice. All right, now back to the beginning. And we can do those center ones. So these are getting in my way. I don't need them anymore. So, chapter 2. You're going to go right there. Now, I'm just going to give myself a little pencil line there. I'll erase that later. Oh, come on. Silly alarm. My 30 minutes. Well, let's put this one on and then we'll take a look. Because my phone is going to cut me off. Hold on. We can at least get a little gander at how that's going to look. That looks nice. See what I mean? All those little chapter headings. Chapter 2, chapter 3. Yay! I'm very happy with that. Well, thanks for visiting with me. I'm going to get this finished. You can tell it's a no-brainer. I can get this done off camera. I will miss you, but you know, when my phone says it's going to cut me off, it's going to cut me off. So I hope you're all having a great day. Stay safe and stay healthy, and we'll talk soon. Bye.